Is just good. Hello, Ali. Welcome. And Amy Wenger, who I know is there. And hello, Lynn. Okay, got some lights on. What a beautiful day, right? Just stunning. I, for one, enjoyed waking up to cool and crisp air this morning. If you are so inclined, you can set up Shabbos candles. We'll light candles together. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומנעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יררה יררה יררה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יררה יררה יררה, הנה מה טוב ומנעים. שבת אחים יחד, הנה מה טוב ומנעים. שבת אחים גם יחד. Shabbat Shalom. Every time I see a new name pop up on the screen, I get another smile. It's just so nice to see all of you and connect. As always, whether we meet in person or on this incredible interweb, this is it's different ways of connecting one to the other. Speaking of ways of connecting one to the other, did you know that we were all at Sinai? And we received the Torah together. Do you remember that? Is it, as I say that, is it coming back? Do you recognize the hat the Sandy wore when we were there at Mount Sinai? This week's Torah portion includes the 10 Commandments. And I pause for a second here and I see Patty's face, and that brings a smile. So grateful, and in good health, poo poo poo. So this week's Torah portion, the 10 Commandments are given, and are received by each of us, and the covenant is cut. It says we cut a deal with God. in this week's Torah portion. And it says something really interesting. Lo et avotechem karat Adonai et habrit hazot. It is not with your ancestors that God made the covenant, but with us, the living, every one of us who is here today. Panim bepanim. Just like seeing Patty's face a moment ago, face to face. The Lord spoke to you on the mountain out of the fire. So we take this teaching very seriously. And tonight in the service, picture yourself at the base of Mount Sinai, or some call it Mount Mansfield, or whatever you want to call it, the Green Mountains. That we are there, we are here, receiving the Torah and receiving the wisdom, and this is happening right now. So we're going to light candles, and I'll invite you to join me as I light. And if you have candles and you want to show them off to others, then you are invited. Before I light, the ritual of lighting candles has such a power. I'd like to, as we dedicate these candles to Shabbat, also to dedicate them to Deborah Black, who sadly was in a terrible bike accident and is not in mortal condition, but it was a rough ride, and is stable, but just to hold her closely in our hearts, Deborah Black, the one who brings great music and plays the cello for us, including for Kol Nidre, and is a force in the world of doing good. So we send our prayers to her at this critical time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
So glad to see you, Patty.
Yeah. Y'all are. Let's welcome in the angels. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, Akadosh Baruch Shabbat Shalom to the Rosenblum grandchild sitting on Miriam's lap. Baruchuni leshalom, Malachei hashalom, Malachei elyon, Mi melech malchei hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitchem leshalom, Malachei hashalom, Malachei elyon. Imelech malchei hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. The angels are here. Hello, Hirsch. Speaking of angels. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Halev, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Bastru miyom leyom Yeshuato, Sapru v'goyim kevodo, Echol ha'amim mipleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, Omer ulam me'od, Al kol Elohim. Clap with us. Yanda, yadida, yada, yanda, yadida, yada, yanda, yadida, yada, yadida, yanda, yanda, yadida, yada, yanda, yadida, yada, ay, yadida, yada, yandida, yandida, ay, yadida, yada, yandida, yandida, yanda, yada, yada, ay, yada, ay, lovely. We'll sing Lecha Dodi in a moment, and before we do, let's take a moment to think about the week that has been, the trials and tribulations, the moments of joy and ecstasy, connection. Let's take a deep breath together and exhale. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Enei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmianu, El hameyuchad Adonai echad, U'shemo echad shemo tiferet elitila, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Enei Shabbat nekabela, Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor haverach מראש מקדם יסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לחדותי לקראת קלה הנה שבת נקבלה. We rise as you're able. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה לקראת קלה הנה שבת נקבלה. איי איי ניי 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 איי ניי 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 איי ניי 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 Shabbat nekabela. Shabbat shalom, mevorach, blessed Shabbat. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Ba'ed Le'olam Ba'ed Yadonai I am awake. Looks like Hirsch is too. Little Hirsch, that is. How lovely. All right. So we'll prepare to say the Shema now. To collect ourselves. It's the custom in the mornings to gather the four corners of the talit to signify the four corners of the world, and before we say the Shema, and in every time we say the Shema, just to gather ourselves, gather our thoughts together and focus them on the oneness that is. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, כי פד אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Steve Schnaps, this one's for you. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. One more time. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Steve is giving applause. The applause are for God, though. They're for God. Give it up for God for giving us Shabbat. All right. We are going to launch into a little bit of quiet meditation. From that, transitioning into a few moments. And I'm going to invite folks, look away, move away from your screen and try to connect. And I want to invite you to connect to the earth, connect to nature, connect to the ground, connect to yourself. Whatever it takes to tap into the richness of the soul. Let's take a few moments there. Ose shalom bimroma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, to all people. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, bring peace. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Okay. So Shabbat Shalom, folks. I failed to warn you that in tonight's service, we were going to play a game. That's right. We're going to play a game. So like I said, this week's Torah portion brings us the 10 commandments, Aseret Hadibrot. And for tonight's game, we are going to start by naming the 10 commandments. Okay, so this is game 1A. Okay, we're on Aleph. We're going to move to Bet afterwards. So name the 10 commandments. Throw them in the chat box. You only get one answer. Okay? You only get one answer. Let's see if we can come up with them. Or if you want to raise your hand, you can also, I can call on you and you can give your wait, Susan, I didn't know that you were the Lord your God. Who knew that it was Susan? I've been looking for God in so many places, and finally I found her. I'm sorry to embarrass you. That's great. So we have, I am the Lord your God. Okay? Anochi, Adonai Elohecha. That's the first commandment, by the way. Lynn wrote in, honor the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Great. Claudia says, no coveting your neighbor's wife, animals, etc. Claudia, I'd like to know what the etc. is. I'm teasing here. Sandy says, you shall have no other gods before me. See, now I'm confused. Is Susan God or is it Sandy? You don't have gods before Sandy or I am the, no. All right, but I kid. Okay, so don't have gods before me. Great. Love it, Sandy. We're getting somewhere. Okay, Stephanie says, you shall have no other gods before me. Great. God, not me. Thank you for the clarification. I like how you preface that. Honor your father and mother. Thank you, Miriam and Stephen. Honor your parents, especially if you live in North Hyde Park right now. That's very important. Susan, I said you're only allowed to give one opinion. Okay, fine. You shall not take my name in vain. You are clearly, you're God, so you can give more than one. Mish says no images of God. Great. Our second commandment. All right, so we've gone through a few, but we have not hit 10. So and I don't want to hear from people that I've already heard from. So get in there. Don't commit adultery. Thank you, Aaron, for that one. We have a couple of, I'll give you a hint. We've got a couple of thou shalt nots in there. What else shouldn't we do? Cut in front of someone in the grocery line, especially these days. What else? Mish, that is scary. All right, don't murder. Thank you, Hirsch, for that reminder. We got don't commit adultery, don't steal. Oh my gosh, wait. See, now I've lost count. Let's see if we can do them in order, okay? So the first one is, I am the Lord your God, right? And this kind of puts into question, oh, there we go. Oh, Aaron sent me privately one of the ones that we missed. Let's see if others can come up with it before, but he already gave one. So I'm not going to say it out loud. Let's see if you can figure it out. Anybody who hasn't given an answer yet. I am the Lord your God is the first quote unquote commandment. You know that in Hebrew, we don't call it Aseret HaMitzvot, the 10 commandments, right? Only Charlton Heston calls it that. It's actually that Aseret HaDibrot is the 10 utterances, the 10 sayings. So I am the Lord your God. That makes a little more sense, right? Than commandments. No false gods before me. No images, no sculptured images, etc. And not bowing down to them, right? What's that fourth one? I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it to you. You got to get it. You got to get it. If you haven't said anything, I'm leaving it open. Number 5 is what Lynn said, observe Shabbat. Okay, number 6 is our North Hyde Park one. Honor your father and mother, honor your parents, right? Okay, and then we've got don't be like Mish and kill. Don't commit adultery. Don't steal. And then don't covet, right? So, but there was one in there. Don't take the Lord's name in vain, right? And don't swear false, don't bear false witness. Do not bear false witness. All right. So these are our 10 utterances, our 10 commandments. And let's just say they're important. But I have a question for you, and this was inspired last Shabbat. There's a custom in the afternoon of Shabbat, and is tradition to read the next week's Torah portion. And last week I was having a conversation, and an educator named Gabe asked us the question. This group of people, what would you add as an 11th commandment? What do you think you would add as an 11th commandment? Now, remember how we started this service, right? Did God give the commandments to our ancestors? Yes, but God gave it to the living, the mitzvot, to us, right? So it is aleichem, aleinu, it is upon us to stake claim. So now I'm going to ask you, throw them in the chat box. Thou shalt vote, says Hirsch. Amazing. The democratic process of voting. Susan says, be kind. Stephanie says, do not be a passive bystander. Love it. Claudia says, wear your mask. Lynn says, have compassion and empathy. Mish says, do not judge a person by their appearance. Amy says, be empathic and loving. Our Tikkun Olam chairs are very similar. Lynn said, compassion and empathy. Amy Wenger says, empathetic and loving. We have to get into the drash of this. The difference between empathy and empathetic, the difference between compassion and loving, we'll do that at a Tikkun Olam committee meeting soon. Join us. Aaron Temkins says, be boundless in love. That is cool. That's a beautiful phrase. And I think that's Beverly. And Michelle wrote, be kind. Great. What else? I see Jared typing. I hope it's a good one. I know it will be. Thou shalt teach children to question authority, says Mish. Yeah. You shall neither add nor subtract from these divine laws I have given you. Exactly. That's one of the, it says that right by the 10 Commandments. I love how you wrote that, Jared. It's almost like this is heathenistic what we're doing. quote unquote, adding to them. I don't think we're actually adding or subtracting to them. I think we're actually bringing them out further. Use your gifts to help others, says Rachel. I see gratitude. Thou shalt question authority, says Greta. My mother-in-law wrote to me here, but you can share it together. Be grateful for all we have and give to others. Priscilla wrote, respect the earth and all her inhabitants. Hirsch wrote, seize the day. He also said, vote. So I don't know which one he would choose above the other. See a need, fill a need. Love it. When I was asked this question, last week, I said something to the effect of, connecting ourselves to and seeing ourselves as part of nature, and treating her with respect, and our ways being a part of the natural systems. I love how Sandy wrote, laugh when you can, cry when you must, never do either alone. Absolutely. And Jordan wrote, disavow the patriarchy. Love it. Down with the patriarchy. I see Aaron is drinking for that one. All right. Well, this is your last chance. I'm giving you 10 seconds. Get your 11th commandment in there. Beautiful. So here's my bracha, here's my blessing, that we might see these commandments, these utterances, as our own. We living people who are given these commandments, may we truly inherit them and see them as part of ourselves, and live into them through our lives, and continue to drush and create our own understandings of the world as our ancestors did from generation to generation. Shabbat Shalom. So we're going to now move to Misha Berach for those in need of healing. And I invite you to add the names of those in need of healing, whether in body or in spirit, in the chat box. Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bless and heal all those here named. David ben Chayu Binyamin, Avram ben Mordechai Rachel, Elka Sora ben Moshe Chaim ben Mindale, Yehudit ben Ratzi Ovadia, Nadav Yitzhak ben Chaim Meir Yechiel, Chana bar Shifron Begittel, Yehudit, Dina Appel, Al Besser, Devorah Lieberman, Carol Lichtenstein, Linda Schiller, Carly Friedman, Yonatan ben Hodel, Barbara Girk, Sarah Howell, Mitzi Becker, Nidiva Bat Yaakov, Basha Dina, Deborah Black. Along with all the ill among us, grant insight to those who bring healing, courage, and faith to those who are sick, love and strength to us, and to all who love them. God, let your spirit rest upon all who are ill and comfort them. May they and we know a time of complete healing, a healing of body and a healing of the spirit speedily and soon. Let us say, Amen. Join me in singing. Mi shebeirach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We bless all those in need of healing. We bless you who support them in this time. You too who support them need blessing too. Open to any simchas. Anything good in your lives from the past week or weeks you'd like to share? And I see Alice is quick at the gun here. Rachel Funk's birthday next week. Mazel tov. That's awesome. That's so great. Carol, you want to share? So you can throw it in the chat box or you can raise your hand like
I
Carol.
don't know how to do it.
Go, Carol, go.
I just wanted to tell everybody on Monday, it's our 62nd wedding anniversary.
Unbelievable.
And we still love each other. It's amazing.
Hard to believe you're only 59 years old. So
I'm only 59, right? Until I look in the mirror.
62nd.
62nd, right?
Mazel tov. That is so exciting. I'm also seeing that Rachel outed Alice here, and it's her birthday, Alice's birthday next week. Share some other simchas. We all need to hear them. Mish says a dear friend and colleague has joined the faculty at Norwich. And you are co-teaching 2 excellent courses. That's great. What other simchas do we have? Well, we are making cupcakes at home. That is a simcha. We're making penguin-shaped cupcakes and also popcorn-shaped cupcakes. And this is all thanks to my mother-in-law, Randy, affectionately known as Grandy, who's here with us tonight, who gave us this awesome book on like 100 different ways to make crazy cupcakes. So Greta wrote that she submitted her 3rd law office study report. 3 down, 5 to go. That is so cool. We are so proud of you. That's just amazing. Such determination and hard work. Jordan wrote that their daughter is starting her senior year at university, which is just crazy. It was just her bat mitzvah like a minute ago. Unbelievable. Up on this JCOGS Bima. Wow. Wow. Jared said the city folk from DC, Jared and family said they never had a garden before and today harvested a huge squash. That's so cool. Isn't that amazing how that works? Oh, there it is. Nice. That's so great. If there's one thing we do in Vermont very well, it is grow zucchini. They say that in this season, you should lock your doors so that nobody leaves you a zucchini on your dashboard or your seat. So that's really exciting. Got great review today, says Sandy from Kirkus for my book that's coming out in October. Very cool. A remarkable story that makes espionage rousing, demanding, and occasionally terrifying. That is great. We have multiple writers in our congregation, Sandy being one of the more prolific ones. And Mish wants to know, yeah, we got to know the name of the book and let us know when it comes out. So may we only know simchas. May we only know simchas together. A prayer for Israel. Rock and Redeemer of the people of Israel, bless Israel in its pursuit of a flowering of redemption. Send your light and wisdom to Zion's leaders and advisors and help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of all who work towards safety, justice, and democracy, crowning their efforts with success. Shield the land with your love and spread over it your shelter of peace. May the time be near when all its inhabitants and neighbors dwell together in security and everlasting peace. And let us say, Amen. Amen ve'amen. Prayer for our countries. By the way, the border is closed still through at least mid-August for those wishing. But some of our Canadian members, it's a crazy thing. The border's closed if you want to drive, but you can fly in either direction. So some of our members and other Canadian JCOGS folks had to fly from Montreal to Boston and then drive up. So we welcome them with open arms. It'll, instead of 2.5 hours, it's like a 10-hour trip from house to house. Gewalt. But such is the world we live in. So a prayer for our countries. Our God and God of all peoples, bless and watch over our countries, the United States of America and Canada. Bless our diverse inhabitants equally in the light of your presence, that we might build together a society based upon principles of tolerance, justice, and compassion. Inspire our leaders with your good counsel, that they may act wisely for the good of all our citizens and all peace-loving people throughout the world. May peace and security prevail within our borders and beyond, and let us all say, Amen. Amen. I'm planting a seed here. I've heard from some people that they don't like the word tolerance in this prayer. Yeah, interesting, right? So, but we're Jews. We like to question. So, of course, we're going to question different things. One of these days, we'll have a discussion about that. These prayers we say and what we think of them, particularly that word tolerance. We're going to sing a prayer for peace. I think the words we have, Olivia, they might need to be adapted. There's a couple of lines missing. Join me in singing. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. I will build this world from love. I will build this world from love. You must build this world from love. If we build this world from love, then God will build this world from love. Olam chesed yibaneh. I'll invite folks to add names into the chat box for Yortzeit as we rise to say Aleinu. as you're able. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו עם גויי ארצות, ולא שמנו עם משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו עמהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. This week we remember Abraham Wolkowitz, grandfather of Amy Wolk Murphy. We remember Beth Karen Canuck, mother of Lori Gottlieb, daughter of Beverly Albert, and sister of Michelle Pressman. We remember Hannah S. Smicken, cousin of Linda Zamville, Shirley Maguire, cousin of Linda Zamville, and Michael Harding, friend of Linda Zamville. We remember Claire Edith Levenstein, mother of Richard Levenstein. We remember Jean Minkin, mother of Andrew Minkin and mother-in-law of Priscilla Minkin. Harvey Martin Rosenblum, uncle of Stephen Rosenblum. We remember Mildred Sherman, mother of Stephen Sherman. We remember Nathan Weisbord, father of Susan Cummings. Rose Gerber, sister-in-law of Judy Allen. Sherry Rosenberg, mother of Bruce Rosenberg. We remember Theodore Manuel Gold, father of Nancy Gold. Also this week marks the Shloshim 30 days for Carol Good and Robin Singer. Mourner's Kaddish for those in mourning or observing Yortzeit, and the words will be in the chat box. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach La'olam Amei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yit'alal Shmei Dekudsha Berichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shalama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru Amen. May their memories be for a blessing. Be for a blessing. So just gonna offer a few announcements now. A few announcements from the wider community. The Morrisville Career Resource Center is available to help anyone within Lamoille County with employment needs, whether resume writing, cover letter, or online applications, and finding work. So please be in touch with them. In terms of rent and mortgage, there are a number of resources available to those who are behind on rent or mortgage, and those are in the chat box and also in our weekly email. Health insurance, you can contact the Office of Health care advocate if you lose health insurance, healthcare advocate. And the JCOGS Green Team would like to remind and support everybody that the Vermont new food scrap ban has been put in place, and as of July 1st, you're not allowed to throw out food scraps in your garbage. So they have put together some resources on, well, what do I do if you haven't been composting yet? There are ways to do it that are easy. So that was in the weekly email, and it's up on our website. What's coming up at JCOGS? This Thursday at 4:30, we have a Tikkun Olam committee meeting, and it's as much about planning as also discussing the events of our day, and both discussion and action. So join us. Right now, Tikkun Olam is working on issues of racism, homelessness, hunger, and reading this book, How Jews Became White Folks, and what that says about race in America. So you can get in touch with Lynn Gedenkin or Amy Wenger to join in that discussion. That's this Thursday at 4:30. Next Friday, we meet again on Zoom. And Ruby's Bat Mitzvah is on Saturday at 2 p.m. Ruby's Bat Mitzvah, you can register for that. And we're looking forward to it. Ruby's also going to lead a couple prayers on Friday night. And she's talking about the mitzvah in her Torah portion of leaving food for the needy, and has a very interesting take on that. We have a blood drive August 13th, Thursday, 12 to 5. That's a long period of time, so there's no excuses. Come on down, give blood. We know how urgent a need it is. This is the second blood drive that we're doing because of all the blood drives that were closed down for many months. This is a critical need. So please sign up for that. Great. Take out some grape juice, some wine. Hold it up for all to see. We're gonna make Kiddush. I also, as you're doing that, I also just want to give a shout out to our High Holiday Task Force, a group of folks who are thinking about what do COVID-style high holidays look like for the coming year of 5781. 5781. So I just want to thank them for all their thinking and planning, and we have some exciting things planned, and we'll be in touch soon. But the first of which is that we're going to be putting out in the weekly email an opportunity to order a machzor. Our beautiful machzor is on sale right now, and it's an incredible book to have on your bookshelf for years to come. And it's a good deal. It's a good deal. So Jews like a good deal. I, for one, like a good deal. So this is it. All right. Lift your cups. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'elvahu v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemaaseh bereishit, ki hu yoim techila lemikrei kodesh, zecher letziat mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta, v'otanu kidashta, עם כל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen. L'chaim. Are those really milkshakes, Andy? No. Hold on. Hold on. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay. Lemonade, milkshakes tonight.
For supper.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Go lemonade. Great. All right. And who has some challah? Show off your challah. Jordan, 2 weeks in a row. Loving it. Loving it. Who else? We have the incredible baker, Rita, with a challah over there. Lynn, I think I saw. Whoa, look at all those challahs waiting for me at home. Love it. I hope you, I want to take a moment to let everyone else feel totally jealous of these people that have challah. Jealousy is actually, it's a very human experience. It says don't covet, but if it's going to lead you to getting your own challah, then maybe we'll bend that rule a little bit. There's a great baker in Hyde Park. We put her name out and is making challah. And also, and when I say a great baker in Hyde Park, I don't mean Miriam Rosenblum. There's someone else that is making challah commercially, and you can buy it. And then also, I'm told that the Stowe Bee Bakery in Stowe is now, if you pre-order, is making the Harvest Challah, the same Harvest baker. So there you have it. No excuses. Lynn, would you say Hamotzi for us? I think you had a challah there, right? I'm unmuting you. You have to unmute yourself, though. There you go.
But I didn't bake it. Carmela Rum baked it. And I'm just
Say
saying.
you had to bake it.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Okay, Avon. That's great. All right. So we're going to end with Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Before we do, think about something in this service you'd like to carry into the rest of your Shabbat. Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom Alechem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Alechem. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. A beautiful Shabbat, everybody. Beautiful.
Shabbat
Shabbat.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
No, everyone can do it.
Hi, Allison.
Shabbat shalom.
Patty, get all better.
Yes, Patty, get all better.
Patty,
Shabbat
all better.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Adar, Yona, and Hirsch, and Ali.
And me, pray and pray for Deborah. She's
Shabbat
going to
shalom,
get better
Hershey.
very fast.
Yes, she will.
She's a wonderful, wonderful person.
Oh, how cute. Oh, I love it.
Send her our love, please, Mish. Okay?
Dora, love your pen.
Deborah.
Thanks.
Hello,
It
everyone.
looks great.
Shabbat shalom.
Let me see your corn. Oh, I love
Shabbat
it.
shalom.
Awesome. I love it. Great job.
Donut. I made one on the cup.
I
Oh, it's
see it. It looks
cute.
yummy.
This
You're so
donut.
cute.
And what are you making, Hershey?
Shalom, Hirsch.
That was
Little Hirsch.
Shalom, Hirsch. Oh, that's good. Can I have one of those?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a donut hole.
Look at them. Oh, look at this. It's got
Donut
a
hole. Donut hole. Donut hole. Donut hole. Donut hole.
Let's not
What
see.
is that? Donut?
phone.
Donut hole?
What are you
Yeah.
eating?
Thank you. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We gotta
Shabbat
go.
shalom.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was my baby penguin. Now these are the big penguins.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, shalom.
You love it.
Shabbat shalom.
Steve and Rita, Shabbat shalom. Where are you?
Hello.
Shabbat shalom to you, my dear.
Annie,
Oh.
Annie.
Shabbat shalom, very
shalom.
best.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom,
Judith,
Patty.
good to see you.
Ah, thank you. Let me make it.
Wonderful to see you all.
Shalom, Judith.
Shalom.
Thank you.
Shabbat shalom, Judith.
I don't know.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom,
shalom,
Vivian,
Hirsch.
David. Hershey, what are you eating?
Oh, Rosemary, she called.
Hershey,
Donut.
a donut. Ooh,
Donut.
how is it? Yummy?
Yeah.
You like it?
What? The first call.
Shabbat shalom, Ali.
You could hang that.
We had a cupcake making Shabbat party.
Uh-huh.
Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
friend.
shalom.
Shalom, Ali.
You say Shabbat shalom, Hershey?
And Hirsch, little Hirsch. Oh, is he cute?
Mary Estelle.
Everyone can hear you.
Shabbat
Oh,
shalom.
Hi,
no,
hi,
no.
Yona.
Say hi. You
Shabbat
say
shalom, Yona.
Wow.
I can't see
Hershey,
your
can you tell
cupcake.
friends Shabbat shalom?
Judy, Shabbat
We
shalom.
don't say that.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi David.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat shalom,
David.
David.
Thank you for
You say Shabbat
your
shalom.
service.
Hershey, Shabbat
As
shalom.
always,
They're saying Shabbat shalom to you. Can you say Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom?
shalom, Hershey.
Judy, I'll talk to you.
Do you want to sing
Pretty,
Shabbat
say
shalom?
Shabbat shalom.
Ready?
No, I will sing.
Abba sing Shabbat shalom. How about Hershey sing Shabbat shalom?
No,
Shabbat shalom.
Abba sing Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
no, I will sing.
Abba sing. I don't know if Abba wants to sing Shabbat shalom.
Abba is going to go home.
You can sing Shabbat shalom when Abba comes home.
Good night, Hirsch.
Abba, he wants you to sing Shabbat shalom.
Yona,
And little
Shabbat
Hirsch.
Ali, Shabbat shalom.
I'm a car.
With
Good
his
night.
guitar.
Everybody.
Okay, he wants your guitar, David.
This
Okay.
is the
Gonna play
This is
the
just for you.
Ooh, He's laughing.
This is the after party. Thanks for staying on. This is the epilogue. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hirsch. Shabbat shalom. Yona. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Adar. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Mary Estelle. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom.
Oh, you're on mute. Sing.
Bam,
Bim, 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 bam. Can we hear you? Bim, 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 bim,
sing it, Hersh.
I'm moved.
bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam.
Gotta sing it,
Hershey, we need you to sing. Abba needs you to sing. Bim.
Call you back.
Okay, can we do bim bam?
He's like, call you back.
Call you back. No, call you back.
Call you back. Bum, bim, bum.
That's it. Bim, bim,
Yeah.
bim, bim.
Oh,
Bim.
sing it. Oh, sing it.
Come on, Abba.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat.
Oh, bim bam, Abba. Shabbat, Shabbat. Here we go. Ready? Bim.
Shabbat, Shabbat,
Shabbat,
shalom.
Shabbat, 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 Shalom.
Bim, 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 bum. Bim, 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 bum. Bim,
Shabbat,
bim,
Shabbat,
bim, bim,
Shabbat,
bim,
Shabbat,
Shalom.
Shalom. Who do you see on Brandon's phone?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Ann. Good night, Steve.
Kiss me.
Night, Rabbi.
Ah, kiss me again. Ah, kiss me again. Ah, kiss me
Night,
again.
Carol and
Kiss me
Steve.
again.
Bye.
Ah, kiss me
Nice to see you. Hi, Carol and Steve. Hi, Hirsch and Edie and Judith. What? Who else is there? Anne. Hi, Anne. Look at Mary Estelle, guys. Yeah.
Shabbat shalom, guys. Hershey, Shabbat shalom.
We're going to clean it right now.
Yona, Shabbat
Night.
shalom.
That's a nice idea.
I like your cupcake. I like your cupcake. Oh, no. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye. Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Thanks,
Love you,
Dave.
Grant.
Thank you.
What are you doing there, Mary Estelle? What is that 6-year-old doing over there?
Putting on my mountain riding gloves for biking.
Nice. Are you going to do some biking right now? Or you just want to do a fashion statement?
I don't know.
All right. What's that? What was that?
My friend downstairs just gave it to me.
Oh, nice. That's great. Okay. I'm going to sign off. Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Shabbat shalom. Good to see you guys. Congratulations on the squash zucchini.
Thank you.
Very exciting. Very exciting. Bye.